The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Takes it at center. Slides it across. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Gloves are dropped, fists are ready to fly.
Well, if you want to give a jolt to your team's energy and bench, you have a fight like this, James. Just a matter of who's going to be the victor, but you can see both benches standing up.
And boom goes the dynamite after that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah, and he drops, right? And this can happen. Anytime you drop the gloves, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Well, he's on the losing end of it.
Yep. The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming face-off. The Icebreakers win it in the defensive zone, and he loses control of the puck. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. That's off a stick. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Icebreakers win the draw and they go on the scores! Oh, wow, what a shot! If that had four wheels, it would have been given a speeding ticket, Cheryl.
Well, he did tag it, didn't he? I mean, he was right in his wheelhouse, got to his off flank, and man, did he unleash on that one to hit the twine. Well, no one has time to react to the clean face-off win. No one, including the goaltender, as this one is just ripped as a one-timer and beats the goaltender clean.
The Icebreakers get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
He was totally locked in on that play.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
The Icebreakers play it along the boards. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Bussiere. Here's a shot, and that one's denied. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Intercepted the pass. Look at this, they've got some bodies here on the attack. Sends it over to Jordan. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Into the corner now. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Icebreakers are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
The Nighthawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Jordan's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. And he takes the feed. Dishes it to Jordan. Drives to the crease. It's in, and we are tied as the power play comes up clutch.
And boy, did they ever need that, hey, James? I mean, when you jump over the boards and you're that unit, you know that your team needs you. No better way to come up clutch with a ton of confidence and fill the back of the net.
Bussiere's won the draw at center. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Blocked in traffic. Great reach with the poke check. The Nighthawks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Moves it to Stoner. Intercepted. And he takes the dish. And that's broken up. Grabs it in his own end. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman!
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Denied that one. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. The Icebreakers have been penalized, holding the call.
Well, that's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Well, specialty teams have been a difference in this one. The power play getting to work yet again, already having scored a goal. Just feels like they're feeling it tonight.
Oh, smashing hit literally here, Pounder.
How would you like to take that hit? So hard that it breaks a pane of glass, and now we're looking at a stop and play while it gets fixed, James.
Jordan's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here.
Smile, bud. You're on
And
my
they'll
highlight
get it out
reel.
of the defensive end. Burns has the puck against the half wall. Deflected in a great pad save. Jordan's got it deep in the offensive end. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Handles the pass at center. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Nighthawks have it now. From the open ice, they gain the line. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots.
Wow,
And he does
bud. You're on
exactly
my
that,
highlight reel.
taking away the threat.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Kept in the zone after some poor geometry there, Cheryl.
It's all about the angles, isn't it, James? And this wasn't executed very well. You have to be very aware of where the ice is, and it isn't always on the perimeter. Sometimes you can go up the middle.
Good stand-up hit. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Stop that one. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a shot. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Moves it over to Draisaitl. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Wagner's opted to hang on to the... And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
Ding, ding. It's over.
Oh, dong. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. The Icebreakers win the draw. Slides the puck over. Inside the final minute of the first here. Big time stop there. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Icebreakers need to do a better job of holding onto the puck.
Take
Yes,
off,
that means
poser.
keeping it and not giving it away. The goaltender played well. It's a tied game. They need to hit the reset button and come out in the second strong.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. Stick save and a beaut. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way.
Martinez is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
Grabs control of it at the point. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one.
Martinez with a message-sending shift here, showing a ton of heart and determination, James. But if you look back at this last play, he's injured on this sequence. He needs to find his way off, but he doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot.
The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards.
Smile, bud.
He
You're
got
on my highlight reel.
thunderstruck. From a tight angle, throws it on net. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. The Nighthawks win the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pushes it across to Draisaitl. Takes the feed from off the board.
Take off,
Oh, he
poser.
somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Nighthawks win the draw here in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. He tries to tuck it in. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save. Wagner's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Bousieres gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. From a tough angle. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Stoner's got the puck in his own zone. The Nighthawks played along the boards. From the back of the cage with the puck. Shuts him down.
Wagner's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Bousieres won a big draw in their own end. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it over to Bousieres. Dishes it off. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Bousieres. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And that's blocked. On the backhand. Oh, what a save in front.
Dreisaitl's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Jordan's won the draw and they're on the attack. Comes up with the stop. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. The Icebreakers play it along the wing. Quick feed down low. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Oh, big-time save by Wagner. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Benjamin's gonna have to find his footing after that last hit here, James. I think he was injured on the play. I mean, he took a massive hit, and he just seemed to take it the wrong way.
Late goings of this period. We got a tie game. Takes control of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Tremendous hip check on the play. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. And he takes the feed. And that's off a stick. Stoners across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Bousier's got the puck. And nearing the final minute of the second. Absolutely no fear to get in front of a slap shot. The Icebreakers play it along the blue line. Quick feed to Draisaitl. Fires it on net. And there's the save.
Take
I
off,
would have lost the
loser.
puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, like, he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding. Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Taken along the wall by Burns. Driving right to the front. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Great pressure to force the turnover by Draisaitl. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Stoner's lugging the puck. And some textbook body contact there. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Takes the feed. Stones him in front.
Wagner's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
One of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Moves the puck up to Draisaitl. And they'll go the other way with it. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. It's all tied up. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Some great thievery in the open ice. Sends it quickly to Jordan. From the neutral zone now. Lays the body into that play. Receives the pass.
Wow, bud.
Right there.
You're on my highlight reel.
Puts it on net, and he comes up with it. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And he comes up with a stop there. Launches him into the boards. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Look at that one again. I mean, this is a perfectly executed hip check. Great timing. And, you know, you really got to make sure that you get it, because if you don't, you know that your opponent is going to be off to the races. You can certainly see, though, that the entire bench is invigorated over this one. That was huge.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Past the midway mark of the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Jordan's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Benjamin. Feeds the puck over to Poussière.
I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Picks up the puck. The Icebreakers will take it behind the net. Feeds it over to Draisaitl. Puck picked up in the open ice. Drives to the sweet spot. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Icebreakers are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
Poussière's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Long pass up ahead to center. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. And he takes the pass. Feeds it over. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Picks up the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Stops a cold. Shot
shot!
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets
Smile,
out there
bud. You're on
aggressively
my
and makes
highlight
sure
reel.
that that shot does not get to the net.
Moves the puck over to Jordan. The Nighthawks fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Bussiere stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. We got a whistle offside the call. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Bussiere's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Shot! Oh, what a save by Lehman! Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Big save in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Bussiere's won it off the faceoff. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Bussiere. Play is called for offside. The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a chance! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Oh, this is why you play the game, James. Dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal. That could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
The Nighthawks aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. It is all over. Well, look at this, Cheryl. They're perfect in the EASHL so far.
Well, it's not often you can say that, is it, James? They get their win and their debut, and that's got to feel good. What it does is it lifts you up. It gives you confidence, and it's a great starting point for their season.